Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Gambit. We're looking into the events of the past. What's this?
I'll fall down. The man who witnessed the president's kidnapping.
What exactly did he see? I based this part on the recreation on one of the crime scene photos. Yeah, that's pretty good.
It seems he suffered a blow to the back of the head.
Yeah, from that brick right there. They figured it must have been taken from here in the yard. It looks like the blood flowed from the head wound and spread over the surrounding area. Here, a gift for you. This is Mr. Aldown's autopsy report. Victim was struck on the head and died at around 1 a.m. on February 10th.
I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention.
Let's start with phone, I guess, because I can't do the footprints.
This cell phone must have belonged to the victim.
You're right. Yeah, says here in the file that Mr. Aldown made a call while he was watching the kidnapping.
A call to whom?
His girlfriend. It seems he called her when he saw that the president was there. But she didn't pick up, so he left a message. That's in here too, if you want to hear it.
Please.
Hey, ooh. Rosie, okay. Hey, Rosie, it's me. I guess you're asleep already. Anyway, I'm here at the orphanage. Something weird's going on. President Wang is here for some reason, and there's another... Damn it, the light's out, so I can't quite see, but it looked like he was being kidnapped. Anyway, probably nothing, but I thought I should let you know...
What were the sounds at the end?
Probably him getting beat over the head. He must have been attacked while he was still on the phone. Agent Lang, can I ask you something? Mr. Aldown's girlfriend, what was her name? Rosie Ringer. Rosie Ringer. At least that's what I heard. Yeah. Just as I thought. Wait, you mean...
Her revenge for what happened 12 years ago.
Right, was her boyfriend. All Miss Ringer was left with were the memories and personal effects of her lover, and so, seeking revenge on Chairman Winter, she made her appearance at the auction. Yeah. So she really was out for revenge on Chairman Winter, wasn't she?
Perhaps it was for his suppression of the kidnapping. Or perhaps it was because she thought he was one of the kidnappers.
Mr. Aldown's final call jotted down in my organizer. A message left on Rosie Ringer's phone detailing what Aldown saw. Alright, can't get any of that. How about... Yeah, there we go. Somebody dropped a yellow flower here. It's a lion lily, right?
According to Francisca, yes. They're originally from Asia, if I recall correctly.
Yep, and she said it symbolizes the pond being painted or tiled, right? There's the bond between parent and child, K. That was, close-ish.
This was the brick used in the murder.
Did it come from somewhere nearby? Okay. There's stuff made of bricks all around the yard here. They probably took it from somewhere nearby, huh?
I'll fall down, freelance journalist. Killed after witnessing the kidnapping of President Wang.
Even in the recreation, it's pretty gruesome, huh?
It's even worse in the actual crime scene photo. That's a lot of blood. It seems mostly to have come from the back of his head. As you can see, that area is completely caked.
Yeah, the autopsy report says that's where he was hit with the brick.
Indeed, I imagine his attacker must have snuck up on him from behind. It looks as if he's clutching something in his right hand.
Oh yeah, they mentioned that in the file somewhere. Let's see. According to this, it was a button. A button? Torn from the attacker's clothing, perhaps? Bloody button, data jotted down organizer. Found clutched in Aldown's right hand. The blood is his. Oh, yeah, camera. anything else before I'm forced to do that. The blood. Fresh blood, and plenty of it. According to the autopsy report, he died from loss of blood due to the blow to the back of his head.
Yes, and that blood spread out over the entire area. I doubt anybody could have bled that much and survived. Anyway, this certainly seems to confirm what the autopsy report suggests.
I guess camera.
So the victim was carrying a camera.
Oh yeah, according to the file, they recovered a picture. Yeah, here we are. Whoa. Definitely suspicious. It's the president, right?
And somebody pointing a gun at him.
This must be what Mr. Alldown witnessed. So the person in the trench coat is the kidnapper?
Yes, I imagine they were trying to conceal their identity.
But if Agent Lang's father's theory was correct, the person wearing that trench coat is Warden the guard. How come they only found the one picture?
He probably wasn't able to take any more before he was attacked.
Shows the president being kidnapped. Only one picture was taken. Did I get everything here? It's looking like it. Okay. Right, can I deduce anything here? Oh. No, we are all done. An igloo shaped like a bear, the perfect balance of cuteness and scariness. I guess you'd call it a bigloo.
It is quite large. You could probably fit as many as 3 people inside it.
Yeah, they could live in there for 3 whole years.
3 years. What about the summers? Wouldn't the big igloo melt?
Again, say it again, Mr. Edgeworth, please. One more time.
Wouldn't the igloo melt?
Gah, you're no fun. Looks chillier than your chilliest look out here, Mauserino. Somebody might have to warm me up. Could you maybe take this a little more seriously, Mr. Fender? For you, Game Meister, anything. Can't believe this whole sorry tale began right here. Kinda crazy, right?
Yes, it is a little.
What were Feast and the chairman up to, though? Where were they going with all this?
Where indeed, I'd very much like to know that myself.
I'd very much like to know when you two are going to admit how much you love your Uncle Eddie. Not anytime soon. Come on, Mr. Fender. You're not taking this seriously at all. He did for about 3 sentences, which is something of a record. Three planters, covered with snow.
Is anything the matter, Agent Lang?
Yeah, something's not right. I wasn't able to look at the case file until now.
Indeed, you're chairman winner to thank for that, it seems.
Yeah, but what's weird is, I've seen this scene somewhere before.
What?
Where? I keep thinking I've got it, but then it's gone. He appears to be lost in his efforts to remember. Perhaps I should leave him alone for now. Yeah, or do the exact opposite and ask him a bunch of questions. President Wang changed after the SS5 incident. I guess he felt his trust had been betrayed. I can understand that. But to cut ties with my family completely, after how close we'd been for all those years. My father was desperate to make amends, to get just one chance to say sorry. But no matter how many times he tried to get an audience with the president, he couldn't. Couldn't even convince him to take a letter to him. One time he came home covered in bruises. Who knows from where? Bodyguard, maybe? Sorry. There's no point in making you sit through old stories that won't change anything anyway.
I'll be the judge of that.
As warm and fuzzy as ever, I see. Not that I expected any different. Alright, yeah, tell me about the SS5 incident. Case that ruined my father, too. Or my father and my family, too. People who failed to keep the president safe. That's all we were after that. He threw himself heart and soul into that investigation.
He became obsessed, in other words. Hardly the best state of mind in which to undertake an inquiry.
Wow, you really don't pull your punches, huh? Look, just don't go thinking I'm only doing this because of my dad, okay? That investigation was solid, his work was meticulous, and it was accurate. It always was. He interviewed every single one of those kids, and he made sure they told him everything. I wonder if he ever learned anything of value. Yeah. Do I want to present anything to him? Come back to that. Shaifu, I know it's rude of me to ask, but can we count off for old time's sake? Just once more? I'm begging you. For old time's sake. Seems a little sentimental, but fine. Count off. 1! Sorry, Shaifu. It just doesn't feel the same on my own. It's kinda lonely and pathetic. And also lonely. Fool, it shouldn't matter if there's one of you or 100. You may be on your own right here right now, but the pack is always with you. So quit whining about being lonely and howl like you mean it. Count off. 1! 1! 1! 1. Is he crying?
These footprints go toward the body and come back.
According to the case file, they're thought to be the killers. They're about a size 9, pretty average in other words. It seems the police weren't able to track down who the murderer was from them though. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Oh.
This looks like the snowman, but it's mostly melted.
No wonder he's all slushy. He's wearing a hat and scarf. He must have been all roasty toasty. Look at his cute little button eye just lying there.
He probably would have frozen back up again at dawn, you know. That's when it's usually coldest.
I don't think that would have helped much, Mr. Edgeworth. If a melted snowman froze again, it wouldn't turn back into a snowman. It would turn into an iceman. What? This is what I bet you wanted me to say, isn't it? Well, too bad. Right, you. How dare you, Scruffy? Don't you dare tell me anybody. I'll just deny it anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, you gotta help me out here, sir.
What's the matter, detective?
It's about the SS5 incident. What else? I know Chairman Winter isn't in charge anymore and all, but top secret file being available to us so quickly after his removal, something seemed off. That got me to thinking. I put in a call and they told me that, well, Miss Von Karma went to some pretty extreme lengths to get that file released. Curse you, Scruffy, I deny everything. Eek. Sounds like you went to a lot of trouble for our sake, Francisca. Don't worry, your efforts won't be for nothing. I'll solve this case, you'll see. Nothing? Okay, how about you? Oop. But howdy, is this ever scoop? Whole world's gone green. Must be an outbreak or something. I'm seeing green trees, green people, green clothes, everything. It must be real sick if even their clothes are green. Looks like we wound up slap bang in the middle of the right dang place at the right dang time. Sure did, Chief. I don't think we're going to get a word in edgewise here, Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think we want to. Did I get everything? I guess so. Oh, wait. Oh, it's a turtle!
The tortoise and a hare, inspired by the children's story, no doubt. The tortoise races the speedy hare and wins.
Alright, time for a K Faraday pop-up pop quiz. Why did the hare lose the race? I'll give you 3 options. I don't need 3 options, K. He lost because he stopped to rest and fell asleep. Number 1, the hare's favorite running shoes were stolen by the Yatagarasu. Number 2, the tortoise trained with the Yatagarasu and got so fast that he won. Oh my goodness. Number 3, the real winner was the Yatagarasu who plotted a surprise secret victory. Those are my only 3 options. Too hard? Alright, I'll give you a hint. The option you're looking for starts with a well, that definitely narrows it down. Did I get everything? Alright, what did I get to piece together? Not much to work with here. Did it come from somewhere nearby? Three planters on each side. Am I seeing this right? Right? The shape?
So that's our monstrous hoof prints really were.
Wait, what? That's where they tore them up from. So the 3 were on that. The 3 that they needed were on that. Had been on that side.
Recall the arrangement to the prints. Now compare that to that of the planters.
Wow!
That's right, I believe the footprints are located exactly where our planters once stood.
Oh, I was wrong. I thought the edges were the 3. Okay, that makes more sense. So Chairman Winter was digging around the front of them? Yeah, because they said they buried something.
He was, and why might he have been doing that?
We know why, we know why.
We have a piece of evidence in our possession that answers exactly that question. Which piece of evidence shows why Chairman Winter might have been digging in front of the planters?
Where is it? This one? Retrieve the package related. Press that one.
Recall, if you will, the report that Warden Lagarde sent to Chairman Winter. In it, she mentioned something that had been laid to rest in front of a planter.
You think she was telling him where to dig? Wait, but why 3 holes?
Because the report didn't specify which of the planters she meant.
I get it, so he wasn't sure which one it was. Which meant he had to try and dig up all 3.
I imagine so, yes. Poor Chairman Winter.
But why go to all that trouble? What was he looking for? Lagarde asked him to dig up something near a planter, but what?
I think that's about all we can learn from this scene for now.
Alright, how about I try to show you how things looked earlier on that night?
That would be very much appreciated. Could you take us back to the moment at which the victim witnessed the kidnapping?
Oh, interesting. Sure, I'll use the photograph he took. Here goes nothing. Okay.
There's Mr. Alldown in the middle of the planters.
And there's the president and his kidnapper out by the road. My father based his investigation on the evidence Alldown provided. That is why he thought the kidnapping and the orphanage were connected somehow.
How he wound up suspecting Fifi Lagarde. She was the one running the orphanage at the time.
Exactly. But when the case went to trial, Excelsius Winter put a big hole in that theory.
He did.
Yeah, after all, the president and the kidnapper weren't actually on the grounds of the orphanage. Yeah, it's hard to conclusively prove any kind of connection. So they were never seen inside the gates of the orphanage. Detectives busted gut to find evidence on the scene. And then prosecutors come along and twist it for their own ends. Winter and Lagarde were working together. They had some kind of deal. I'm sure of it. So you're saying that Chairman Winter was working with the kidnapper? Got Lagarde acquitted of the kidnapping. Were they accomplices?
Your father was convinced that Lagarde was the culprit, correct? You say he was a gifted and thorough investigator. And then he must have had more to support his theory than just Mr. Aldown's message, surely.
Yeah, he must have. I just don't know what it was. It wasn't exactly a case he liked talking about. Agent Lang's father, Dalong Lang, trusted ally and confidant of President Wang, he discovered truths that were subsequently suppressed by Chairman Winter. Our first priority should be to find out what they were. Alright. I'm going to begin this part of the investigation in the next episode so I don't forget what I'm doing in between recording sessions. So we'll pick this up next. This is getting really interesting. I am very excited to see how this all ties together. I hope you're looking forward to it as well. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.